Hi guys, I'm Dee Harris. Welcome to another episode of Hanging Out with Dee. And today I have some amazing new friends I'm going to hang out with. I've got Amarjit Singh and his beautiful wife, Tejinder. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. So Amarjit is the U.S. Department of Justice's Outreach Ambassador. And we're going to talk about Sikhs in America today. Look at his fantastic award from the Department of Justice. We're really proud of the work that you're doing.
Thank you very much, Dee.
Yeah, to make us aware of the madness, man. So where were you born?
So I was born in India.
Yeah.
Brought up in India for 45 years.
Okay.
Then moved to U.S.
Yes. And you moved with your wife?
Moved with my family, you know.
Everybody.
2 kids.
Yes.
She and me, and we landed here on July 27, 2001.
Yes, right before 9/11.
That was the time, you know, I landed up in South Carolina looking for an opportunity.
Yes.
And 28th August, I landed there, and, you know, 9/11 happened, and I was right out of the gas station there. And
so you said that you owned a gas station.
So I leased out a gas station there.
Yeah.
And I thought, land of opportunity. Now I've got everything done now. I'm all settled, and hold behold, there is 9/11 happened.
Yes.
And people were unaware there.
Yes.
Why do I wear a turban? Why do I look the way I look?
So what they were asking, why are you wearing a turban? Why do you look the way you look?
They never asked me. They said, oh, you are with Osama bin Laden, we're going to kill you. And that, you know, put the family thinking that, are we at the right place? So we decided to move back to Stamford, where our sister sponsored us.
Yes.
We had our green cards in 1990, and so she said, all right, we'll come back here and restart your life, look for opportunities over here. So, so that actually, you know, put a thought in my mind that people don't know about us.
Yes.
So I got to become an ambassador to make people aware about Sikhism.
Yeah.
And that has taken me a long way to become the ambassador
that
for the Department of
today.
Justice. Yes.
Yeah. So really sad. So what you're saying is you came probably 2 months before 9/11.
Absolutely.
With owning your gas station, put your kids in school with your beautiful wife Tejinder, and you thought everything was perfect, but it was just a couple months before 9/11. And then everybody thought you were Osama bin Laden because of your...
Because of my turban and the beard, and basically, you know, whatever they were showing on the TV.
Yes.
And it's total lack of awareness, because our education system is like that. We don't talk about religion or faiths, and people are not aware what's happening around them.
Yeah. What do you have to say, Tejinder?
I would say that we were little kind of worried, but then we thought it's not their fault. People are not educated properly.
Yes.
That's why they are behaving the way they are behaving. They were nervous. And I don't really think that it was their fault to act like that. It was a time of, it was a tense times at that time.
Yes.
So then, you know, we came back and we thought that, you know, it's very important. If we have to maintain and survive, then it is very important to educate the people.
Yes.
Because that's how they would know who we are.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you have some stories about your sons facing discrimination. One son is a doctor now, and you say one is
Thank God.
Thank God they survived. Yes, they survived.
And they're still maintaining
and they still wear their turban.
They wear the turban.
And they're very successful.
Yes.
They're very successful.
So America's come a long way.
America has come a long way.
9/11.
We have come a long way.
Yes.
And we have tried our best to assimilate as well.
Yes.
And make people aware about who Sikhs are.
Absolutely.
And so in school, you know, what happened when we, in Spartanburg, a small town.
Yes.
And the kid would go there, he would not eat his food. He would sit there because they're throwing balls on him, and they're throwing the paper balls on him. And
other kids were throwing that at your
when he's sitting in the front seat, in the back seat, they'll throw it at him. And then this guy was, you know, back in India, he was kind of an introvert.
Yes.
And he went into his shell, but luckily for him, he came out of that shell, and he thought that, yes, you know, we are here, we got to face it. And that actually kind of turned him around.
Really?
And he also became very positive person.
And Dee, one more thing. It's very important for, you know, to understand that the transition from one place to another
Yes.
is not easy.
I know.
And especially when you are very well settled, going to very good schools.
I know. Having a
everything.
very good job.
Why do people
Yes.
think?
Yeah.
Because this is a land of opportunities. And everybody can have a very good life they deserve and they
Yes.
want.
Yes.
So that's the, but just to, realize that transition is not easy.
It's not
So
easy.
kids have to go through
A whole
a
lot.
lot of transformation of culture, accept the culture, new culture,
Absolutely.
and also under the pressure to maintain
Who you
their
are.
their
Very
own
Their faith and
religion
their
and
husband.
faith.
I
and
came from
cul-
Jamaica, so I get it.
Yeah.
So you absolutely
I was
know about
walking
it.
up
How's
to
it
old
till-
ladies, trying to help them
Yeah.
lift their stuff, and they're like, "What are you doing, Mom?"
Yeah.
Because my mind was still, I was still behaving based on the culture in Jamaica, where you see the
Yeah.
elderly, you have to help them. If there's someone pregnant, you have to help them.
Yeah.
You enter a room, you have to say a loud "Good morning."
Yeah,
and
and
smile.
then
it's
and in my
Here it's
personal-
different. It's different.
In my
very
profession
different.
also, I'm a financial advisor and try to approach everybody. Because my faith teaches me everybody's equal.
Everyone is equal.
Everybody's
in
equal. God
Sikhism.
created everybody
Yeah.
equal. Everybody got red blood.
Yeah.
Nobody's got blue blood, right?
No.
So we are all equal.
Last time we checked, everybody's blood is red. Yes.
And so the moment the incident would happen is that they would not even open the door to me.
Yes, you were saying when
And-
when you were approaching people for business for your financial services.
Or if they open the door,
Yeah.
sit down on the table to discuss financial matters, and they'll
Yeah.
say, "Oh, what happened 9/11?"
What happened in 9/11? As though you were there, as though you know, because
As
of
if I
your
know.
turban.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
so that again, get me into a mode that I got to talk about.
You have to talk about it, and I
Talk
think
to
that's such
people
a
about it.
positive way that you've turned the pain around into
Yeah.
purpose.
Absolutely,
All right, guys, guess what? It's time for Dee's life questions. All right, there is something really cool you said, Amarjit. You say E plus R equals O. Teach the people. What does that mean?
It's very simple. That's what life has taught me, and that's
Yes.
what these experience taught me.
Yes.
That E is event.
Yeah.
If an event happens, the outcome would depend on the R. The O
Yes.
would depend on the R.
Yes.
So if the R is positive,
Yes.
the outcome is going to be positive.
Yes.
And that's what my faith teaches me, and that's what I have been following, and that's what has kept me going on to teach people about Sikhism, and that actually brought me to the Department of Justice.
Yeah.
Through, I volunteer a lot
Yes.
in an organization called GoPio.
Yeah.
From there I got an opportunity to get to FBI, where there used to be a multicultural committee.
Yes.
From there I got this opportunity to be part of this program has been started by President Obama to, it's with the Muslims, Arabs and Sikhs through the
So
Department of Justice.
Hindus, Muslims, Arabs, what did
So
you say?
Hindus are not facing that awareness problem which we are facing
Yeah.
because ours is a mistaken identity basically.
Correct. But tell me again, the people who are in that group. Muslims, Sikhs,
Arabs, Muslims and Sikhs.
Arabs, Muslims, and Sikhs.
Yeah, so that's the Department of Justice program, which I'm part of it, and so we are doing educating the first responders,
Yes.
the EMS, the police officers, and we go and do the presentation to them
To help the
tell them
community understand.
understand.
What were you saying, Tejinder?
Yeah, just to add here, I just questioned my Muslim friends who were there on the presentations. I said, what challenges do you face? Because
Yes.
people relate turban with, Islamic
With
faith.
9/11, yeah.
So, but Muslims don't wear turban. The only people wear turban are the Sikhs.
In US,
In the U.S.
In US and everywhere. So basically the turban is associated with what has been shown in Osama bin Laden and all.
From the
but
Middle East, but it
from
doesn't-
Middle East or
but they
from
don't
the
do that here.
and they are 1%
from the
of
priests.
the
Yeah.
Or
population
maybe
there.
the priests.
Yeah.
Most of the priests also don't wear turban. It's only the Sikh people who wear turban.
So we're going to educate people a little bit more about what that means.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So the E plus R equals O for my friends at home is event plus response is equal to the outcome. So you're saying, regardless of what happens, your response to it determines what happened.
Absolutely.
And based on your experiences, you decided to make the outcome different.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you see what happened in Wisconsin,
Yes.
the person, six died over there.
Yes.
Because of the mistaken identity.
Yeah.
And the response of that community there was that if I take a revenge now, what is the difference between the person who killed 6 people there
Yes.
and me?
Yes.
So the response again there was positive, and the community came
It was
together
love.
over there.
Yes.
And we found some solutions.
I love that. All right, guys. It's time for I Don't Like That, Mon. All right, guys. What gets on your last nerve? You go first, Tejinder.
Me?
You first.
No, I get on a nerve. Right?
No, never. You know, even if, but
Amarjit
I am
gets on your nerves.
I'm not a soft gel that I can take that heat. I am equally powerful.
I know you're a powerful woman.
You know,
Very
I have my
strong.
own
Yes.
thoughts, and I, think independently.
Yes.
But I just don't like why people judge. We are in 21st century,
Yes.
right? And we are still talking about how people look. We don't go beyond.
Yes.
We just need to go beyond and see the person as the
Absolutely.
person,
Yes.
not by color, by
Yes.
who he looks like.
Yes.
Because I didn't pick up my
You didn't go shopping for your skin.
Straight.
myself.
And your-
Skin
This
or
was
color?
given to me.
So
I
can
was
I have
born
that
like
skin?
that.
Can I have that skin? Yeah.
Sure, yeah, because I was born in this
Absolutely.
family who was
Absolutely.
practicing this faith,
Absolutely.
and all I'm doing is just carry on my traditions.
Absolutely.
So I would say it's not good to be judgmental.
It's the 21st century. I love
Yes.
that.
Centuries.
And
It's
we need
independent
Let's
to
woman.
evolve in our thinking.
beyond
Yes.
the color and beyond the looks
Absolutely.
and beyond, just see the human being as
Okay,
human
you get your
beings.
first high five.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thank
You
you.
to me too.
What about you? What gets on your nerves?
So what I feel is that my faith teaches me how to forgive people.
Yes.
When people come and talk to you bad about other things,
Yes.
or when they talk only about themselves, can't get into the other shoes,
Yes.
I feel what?
Yes.
What have you learned in life? What does
Yes.
your faith teach you?
Absolutely.
Try to follow that. So that really gets on my nerves.
You don't like
Yeah.
people who are selfish and just talk about themselves.
That's it.
Boring.
Boring. Talk about, there is so much thing nature has given
So
you to
many
talk
other
about.
things. Exactly. You were talking about you're a cancer survivor, Tejinder.
Yes, I am.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Yes.
Thank God.
God is
I'm
great.
Thank
you know.
God.
Yeah,
Thank
God
God.
She
has
took
been
it really
great.
positive
Yes.
again. E plus
Been
R plus
so
O.
great. And my faith basically put me
Through this, yeah.
Yes.
And I had this problem when we were going through a very, we were settling down, and my kids were in college. My older one was in med school back in India, in Manipal, and my younger one just joined college. And I said, oh my gosh, if something happens to me, my family would be devastated. So that,
Kept
and
you
my
strong.
faith that God is great.
Yes.
Just whatever happens,
Always just remember, God, you are here, you'll take care of me.
I love that.
Yes.
Guys, it's time for What in the World?
so
All right, so your What in the World question, we were talking about death and why people are afraid of death.
So I feel there are 3 kinds of deaths.
Yeah.
One most important to me is a spiritual death, which takes people away from the basic values system.
Yes.
Right? And then, of course, the physical death is there.
Yes.
And the other is the moral death.
Yes.
So you got to live a life wherein you should not be afraid of any kind of death, and try to imbibe those qualities in you, that you don't die that death every day of morality and spirituality. Physical death everybody has to, right?
Yes. Yes.
But these 2 deaths are very,
Or
can kill
something
you
we
every
can
day.
control.
And I feel that,
Yeah,
if you're angry, you're jealous, you are in a different world, and you
Yes.
died basically. You died of a spiritual death, and you died a moral death.
So basically,
I love
death
that.
in our faith means,
love that.
Thank
that you die every day if you just some thoughts even takes you away from your God,
Yes.
basic principles.
Yes.
So it's a death.
Yeah.
So you die every
Live
single,
every day once you realize that.
Yes.
Once you
yes,
realize that-
yes, I get that.
Get
yeah.
wrong.
So you're saying there's more to fear than the spiritual death. There's a moral death than the physical death. Sorry.
Yeah, physical death is inevitable.
It's a moral, because that's inevitable.
Inevitable.
Physical death is inevitable. You're going to go, and I don't know. Next second I'm dead.
You don't know.
You don't know.
So live your life in a way that you're spiritually alive.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Absolutely.
We like that, Mom.
Yeah.
Another high five, Mom. Very good. Okay, guys, we're going to see a really cool video, after which Amarjit and Tejinder are going to show us food and articles of faith. Catch you soon.
We were sitting down and again listening to music, and all of a sudden I felt someone grab the front of my turban from behind and start to pull it off of my head.
Amarjit Singh Sidhu stands outside the club where he was the victim of a hate crime a few years ago. He says the attacker was arrested, but only after suspicions first fell on him.
It was interesting because I think the initial reaction of members of the audience and the crowd was that perhaps I had assaulted this individual.
Sikhs may be the world's 5th largest religion, but they're a tiny minority in America, numbering about 500,000. Yet they've been disproportionately targeted since the September 11th, 2001 terrorist attacks. Last year, 6 Sikhs were gunned down while worshipping at a temple in a suburb of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Sidhu works at a Washington law firm and was one of the founders of a Sikh legal rights group.
There's certainly an association of the turban with terrorism.
And nearly all men who wear turbans in the U.S. are Sikhs, he says.
Americans. And so to ignore that reality and not have some meaningful metrics tracked by the FBI, tracked by local law enforcement, accounted for in the Department of Justice in terms of their reporting and their diversion of resources, it's unacceptable.
More than 100 congressmen and advocacy groups have asked the FBI to include Sikhs, Hindus, and Arabs on this hate crime incident report. It's filed by police departments across the country. It already includes attacks against Jews, Catholics, Protestants, and Muslims. Michael Lieberman of the Anti-Defamation League says bias against Sikhs is rooted in perceived mystery.
I think there is confusion over who are these people that are wearing turbans and beards, and they look different, and that unfortunately has been enough for some individuals to say you look like Osama bin Laden.
Lieberman says while the ADL was founded to fight anti-Semitism, other groups should be counted too.
It's not just about the numbers. To even raise the possibility of having Sikhs, Hindus, and Arabs will mean that a law enforcement official that is filling out this form will have to be trained.
Attorney General Eric Holder recently endorsed the new categories, bolstering Sidhu's wish that the FBI adopt them. Jerome Sokolovsky, VOA News, Washington.
What a powerful video.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What Sidhu was wishing that has actually happened.
Wow.
After Wisconsin incident.
Yes.
The cheat sheet has 6 as part of the where they have to report hate crime.
Fantastic.
So that has happened. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
Show us your articles of faith.
So Baptist Sikhs are required. They're called Khalsa. They're required to wear 5 articles of faith.
All right, go for the
Okay.
graphics. Go for the graphics still.
And so we have this kada. This is, I call it Wheel of Justice.
The Wheel of Justice, all
What
right.
goes around. We're
Let's
required to
look at it.
wear
Let's
this.
hold it up for the camera.
We're required to wear this. This is part of Articles of Faith.
Like this.
And it
then
means it means what goes around comes around.
Yeah, so if I raise my hand to hit somebody, it's really reminding me that, okay, don't do
anything.
wrong job, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is what reminds me of. And this is...
What's the next graphic? Let's go with the next one. The next
So
one is the Kesh.
so my hair, you see under the turban I got hair, nothing else, okay? So that's the mystery has been taken out here. And my hair are right up to here, so longer than yours probably.
Your hair is
So
down
that's
here?
part of Sikh faith.
you have never cut
We
your
never
hair?
cut our hair, and women never cut her hair,
Like
cut
this.
their
I
hair.
can keep it like open like that, but I don't cut mine.
But you never
Yeah,
cut your hair.
never cut her hair right from Davis. So that's
Wonderful.
touching with the God. So God has given you a natural gift. Keep
You
it the
keep
way
the
it is.
natural
Keep
gift.
it.
I love that. Next graphic. The
All right,
comb.
the comb
conga.
teaches us about cleanliness. So you're part of society. Keep yourself clean and neat.
Can you hold that up
all right.
again? Keep
and
yourself clean.
Keep
Brush
yourself
your
clean.
teeth.
Brush your teeth.
Comb
Like
your
brushing
hair.
teeth from your hair. You know, it's
Comb your
it's simple.
Yes.
So those days, you know, people you go to jungles and they grow long hair,
And
and they
long
were not part of
fights,
society.
You know, they were fighting.
Yeah, this reminds
that
you
teaches
that
to keep groove.
Always
Next
there with
graphic.
them.
And then, of course,
The next
Kachara-
graphic is a sword, the kirpan.
the kirpan is, this has been the most important part of Sikhism, which people are really thinking about why we wear a kirpan. So kirpan actually basically stands for social justice, defending the society. The Sikhs came into this being because they were the defender of the society. And if you see a policeman from far, you can go and ask for help, right? That's how Sikhs were. They were
So
part
you're
of the
saying
society.
in your country,
person to go
Sikhs
to.
In the back
represented
history.
justice.
Correct.
And your headgear
Defender.
Headgear was part of the uniform.
identified you as from afar, that you were someone
and
who would
this is
protect
part of
people.
sovereignty, you know.
Is that part
And
of sovereignty?
Sovereignty, that's sovereignty.
Okay.
And that independence and showing equality, because during those days, kings used to wear it. So our Guru said no.
Elite group, basically.
Okay.
So every human being can wear it.
Shorts.
So.
I don't think we can see your shorts.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I won't.
don't think
do
your
that,
wife would
that's-
allow that.
That's meant for chastity,
Yeah.
controlling your lust. So we keep
Control
it in
your
mind.
lust.
So we are believed to be in one marriage.
Yes.
And not to look outside,
Yes.
beyond our marriage.
Yes.
And so that keeps reminding me that chastity is more important to you.
Okay,
And this
fantastic.
is small.
And then the last one is a turban. So we're going to have,
And this is good.
So we're going to demonstrate how we tie this turban. So turban is, like I said, this is the crown for us. So asking a Sikh to take out his turban in a public is like a strip search for him. So it's
taking
very
off
holy.
a turban is like a strip search for you?
In public.
To take it off in public?
In public.
Okay,
So
wow.
that's how the importance of turban is. So
All right,
we're going
so
to show
we have
you
Richard. He is our sound
volunteered to
engineer. Thank you, sweet
tie a
Richard.
turban. So I'm going to quickly do that. If you're going to hold this here, sir, just hold it here.
Richard, you might like to protect yourself from heat and cold. That's one part of.
This
So
is what
every
we
morning
do
you
every
do
day.
Oh, you're covering his.
You're covering his eye.
Eye.
So
Want me to help?
yeah, if you can, come here.
Sure. This is long. This is about five
This is two-
and a half.
5.5 feet. We
Yards.
do
Five
this
and a half
ev-
feet.
Yards.
we do this every day. It takes me about 7 minutes.
Hold on.
Yeah, open it up from there.
About 5-7 minutes to put
Yeah,
it on.
for me, and some people take even 15 minutes
Wow.
because they want to look smart. This
Yeah.
is because this is the importance of
Very
turban
important.
is
Yeah.
No.
I've never tied it to somebody else, so
No, this is cool. We're loving it. You're doing a good job.
Actually, you can just, when you come in the front, you can just show it how
Okay.
people
Yeah.
do it.
Look
And then
good?
there's a piece he's holding on to right there.
yeah, so that actually goes right here at the back and comes like this. Okay, so tighten it.
So
know,
push,
good.
okay, push it in.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Okay.
Let's see, my friend. Oh, look at Richard. This is so cool.
But it didn't come the
So
right.
you're
Didn't come the
saying-
clean as mine because
Yeah.
I was trying it from
Because
the
you were
back.
doing it
so
really fast.
yeah.
So you
Okay.
would take like 5 minutes to do that every morning.
Yes, every morning we do that. Yes, and then I tie my beard as well. So
You
because
tie
I have
your
a beard, this long beard. Okay.
So your beard is also tied
It's
up?
all tied up. So
It's
I
so
do,
neat.
I
It's
do,
so
yeah, I do
beautiful.
hairspray. So
Oh,
that's
very
the
cool.
secret.
It's
Right,
very
so-
cool. All right, thank you,
so-
Richard. Stay there, Richard.
Thank you.
Okay, now Tejinder is going to show us
Yeah.
her yummy food.
Can I take
Yeah, this is very typical of that region, Punjab, I just would say.
Yeah.
But I just would like to add one thing. Food connects
Everyone.
everyone, right?
Absolutely.
So these are beans, which is prevalent in, I
In
think,
every culture.
every culture.
How did you prepare that? Is that
This is a curry.
Yes.
I made the curry with onions and garlic, ginger,
Parsley.
tomatoes, and then this is a butter chicken.
Yeah.
And this is very typical of Punjabi food. They love it. And Dee, you want
Yes, I'm gonna
grab? This
grab
is
it.
Try
cooked
this,
in a
Dee.
sauce and tomato and with herbs
Guys, I wish you were here. This is really good.
and herbs and
And you
Some for
can-
your husband.
You can look at me and,
You can tell that you're
check
eating
down
good food all the
good
time.
food all the
So
time,
this is-
yeah. And
is
believe me,
very good.
guys, she's good cook.
so
And,
this is like
so-
donuts, the dessert. Salad is common
It's
everywhere.
in every culture. Very good.
So these are naan.
Which
But
you can get in the supermarket.
You can get in supermarket.
She got it from
restaurant-
Costco, I think.
She got it from free
But
ad
you
for Costco.
can you can get restaurants make it fresh in the.
Yeah.
It's a big oven which is called tandoor.
Tandoor.
Yeah. So, but we make roti every day with fresh roti, like a tortillas,
Yes.
with whole wheat.
Yeah. Very
So we
nice.
just roll it and then just put
My
it.
crew and I, we are going to devour it and fatten our faces.
I hope you
Thank
would
you so much.
So I
you
hope you would
enjoy
enjoy
our
this.
food
Yeah.
and
Thank you for sharing with us.
Thank you. Thank you for
so
having
much.
us.
I really
Thank you, Dee.
appreciate
Thank you
it.
so much.
All right,
Thank
one
you.
love. One love.
one
One
love.
love.
One love, everybody.
One love, everybody. Bye.